Straps for the freezer. Looks real good. I found him! I see him! Taylor, look! Good thing I went to the gym today.
All right, guys, this is one of our coolest shows of the year because we're back home. We're hunting in North Carolina. You're gonna get to see how we kind of prep our stuff. It's a little bit different because we have all summer to get things right. We learn the deer movements, know what deer we're going after, the history and everything else. So here we go. We're getting ready to show you a little bit of how we hunt.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Well, this year, something that I kind of added new to the arsenal that we haven't had before is some heavy equipment, and really got into the clearing the land. And it's cool to be able to go in there and make the food plots where I want them, do it when I wanted to, and kind of help build this farm up and just make it better and better to be able to go in there and improve it. Just can't wait to get in the tree on it this year.
All right, y'all, he can say what he wants, but we all know the deal. That was really my idea.
Those sticks out. Got Tracer out here picking up sticks. Good job, buddy. All right, guys, when we started to design this food plot, I got giant cutovers off to my side right here, and I use that as a ton of bed, and it's several hundred acres. And then grain crops over here, and this has always been kind of what I call dead woods. Nothing beds in them, nothing stays in it. They just kind of flow through. So I want to put something in here to kind of check them up, give them a food source. When I was designing this food plot, I wanted to keep in mind something I could access. This is just things for you to think about. Access and something to make the deer easily flow through. So what I did was I came in here with the excavator and made a big food plot, tore up trees and everything, and pushed them all down and made this food plot. But I kept in mind a way for these deer to flow through. So I've made several roads, several trails for them to get in and out. When I started designing it though, I looked for a tree. It's something I almost messed up and did, was just got started, but I wanted to find a clump of trees. And what I've done is I found a giant clump of trees that's gonna be on the west side of my food plot, which is gonna allow me to access it from the south and southwest, never get winded. I can pretty much get up in here with deer in the food plot. And with that, I'm gonna come back in and put this stuff called borderline. And what it is, it's Egyptian wheat and a couple other things that grows up super tall, and the deer can't see into this plot. Now we're getting ready to start planting. We've been waiting on this moisture, and time to get to work. Hey, the season is right around the corner. We've done our work. We're just ready for the season to kick off, shoot the bows a little bit, get in the woods. Richard, if you were as wrong as often as I was right, you'd never get anything right. It's like 60 yards, right to the middle of the cutover, and then there's perfect trees right there. It's unreal.
I'll tell you where I want to be. Look at it. Remember the old ladder stand?
Okay, you're talking inside wall.
Still to the right. Yeah.
I mean,
has to.
Ain't bad for 126. 126. So we should sales pitch now. Me and Nate ought not to ever have to buy lunch again.
Never.
Ever.
Your riser on that. That Dotson was some contract. I thought you did cut them because what's the name done all this?
Close, pretty close. No.
Low right.
I'll put money on it. Keep you
on the green dot.
Yeah, dead center low.
it's over there at the black.
Nope. Ain't never wrong.
I think somebody's feeling himself too much today.
I tell you what, I got up, man. Stayed in the Holiday Inn Express last night.
Uh-oh. Did you?
Can't send me commercials. I can do anything. I stayed in the Holiday Inn Express last night. Yeah. Getting picky, ain't we, Ty?
Yeah, don't want to talk about it, do you?
No, it was.
Yesterday your hand was
broke. You know
broke.
I got an x-ray, don't you?
Yeah. And they said it was just, a bruise.
They said,
Yeah, that was a good reason why you didn't want none yesterday.
They said it was broke.
It wasn't broke.
Now that's Richard. He's a good old boy. He's from the same town as we are, and he's getting his work done. In that hot North Carolina humid weather, getting his stands ready for the opening day.
Armpit smelling good. Get that deodorant off. All right, it's the 10th of August, and we're gonna go in here and hang a stand. It's about 12 o'clock or so. Try to get in here when the deer ain't around eating on the corn, but it's definitely hot, and we're gonna try to get in here pretty quick and knock it out quick so we ain't having to sweat it out. So once we go in, we're gonna try to be quiet while we're hanging it, and we'll be good to go. Stand hung, and we're getting ready to get out of here, but it looks like a good place. It's got a lot of cover, and that's where I got my big deer coming in at. So fingers crossed, early part of September we're gonna be getting him. All right, it's September 18th, and it is, I think, 83 degrees. Started out cloudy this morning, and the deer was moving this morning. I should have been hunting this morning, but I couldn't make it. Had to work. I've been seeing a few does and stuff coming to this spot. And, the bad thing is I got this stand set up, and the sun is like right over there. It'll about blind you if it ain't cloudy. So, but with that being said, we're gonna kick back. We're gonna see what we can make happen. I just put it in the pump station of an old doe. There was a doe came out with two little ones, and I decided I wasn't going to shoot her, and then another one came out by herself. Man, I drove back and held forever. That should be back straps on the freezer. Yeah, buddy. Can't get much better than that. Back straps for the freezer. See if I can get it in there. There we go. We're gonna eat good tonight, and the best thing is she's right here on the side of this cow pasture. Well, all I gotta do is drag her right out there and come pick her up on the truck. First one in the year. I can't be no more excited for this one. She's gonna eat good. Let me get her on out of here. Go get the truck. She's all loaded up. Now the work begins. Time to go skin her out.
I tell him all the time, he's like the John Wayne of hunting. He just flat out gets it done. So me and Carson, we work together to get the farm ready for deer season, but y'all don't get it twisted. He's got his side and I got mine. Now, you know I'm a mom, and I love it. I can't always get a babysitter, but that's all right. I just take them with me. I love making memories with them. It does not feel like work, and we keep it fun. So we had a big 8 showing up at the farm consistently, so I called Taylor. I said, let's get it.
Me and Taylor just got set up in the stand. It is cool. It is crisp. It finally feels like hunting season. And it's only going to get colder. And it makes me so happy because the deer are finally starting to be on their feet down here in North Carolina.
So y'all, the hunt was going just like normal North Carolina hunts go, kind of slow. Wasn't really thinking much was going to happen. Then all of a sudden, about 9, 10 does, small bucks, little scrub bucks started showing up. And I was like, man, this is a good hunt, you know, even if the shooter doesn't come out, it's still a good hunt. Then all of a sudden, bam, he stepped out.
a vest and a good tracking light. There's some right there. Right there. Right there. There's blood on this sleeve. Blood on this sleeve. So he's obviously bleeding out. Both sides good. If I can align right here. I found him! I see him! Taylor, look! He is dead as a doornail. Like, done, son. This deer made me work for him, that is for sure. He had me all kinds of shook up, but for good reason. Look how wide he is. He is beautiful. I cannot get over this. I can't even believe this has happened. The first cool day I was actually able to hunt, because it's only been cool for about 3 days now in North Carolina. We have been battling 100-degree weather, but I was able to go today, and me and I called Taylor. I was like, Taylor, let's go. There's a shooter showing up pretty consistently. We need to get in there. And he was like, let's do it. And I'm so glad we did. He came in facing us the whole time, and he just wouldn't want to give me a shot. And finally he gave me a shot when he was looking at another buck in the woods, and I'm so glad he did, and I'm so glad I took it. Oh, it couldn't have worked out any better, y'all. That's a darn stud of a deer. So thankful. The good Lord was with me, that is for sure. Good thing I went to the gym today.
What you done got, girl?
A stud. Thanks, CJ.
Oh, he's awesome. Good job. Good job, baby.
He's a donkey of an 8-point.
Oh, you smoked him, too.
No. Look how pretty, though. I couldn't believe. He had me and Taylor shook up. You know, like, I knocked my release and my arrow fell. I had to grab it real quick. He finally just gave me a shot, and I took it.
Are you smoking?
Oh,
Good.
so
That's awesome. Good job.
Thank you, baby. Thank you so much.